Angel number 911 constantly popping up. Hi guys, welcome to Horoscope-ish. My name is Lindsay. Thank you for all the new trail mixers. Guys, we're at 500. Let's play. This is amazing. So since it keeps running into me, it's definitely running into y'all. And you know resonant sound? Now, even though I live, where there's a lot of sirens, it's a city, right? So a lot of sirens. Even when there's no sirens, I'm starting to hear sirens. And I'm like, 911, 911, 911. Well, if I go with the numerology on like a more simple term, it's like enlightenment and new vision, right? Or like a total understanding, thereby yielding a brand new vision. And the huge overall message here is like, stop getting distracted by the past. It doesn't serve you anymore, especially in those corners of your mind that you've, like pushed aside. Or, how you put something in storage and then years later you find it and you're like, there it is. Like, these are the kind of things that are going to pop up, especially with Saturn returns, if you're under 30, right? So it's like, there's so many transformations happening, and not necessarily like physically, but spiritually. And so we got the fulfillment card out first. Oh, just wanted to say, I'm going to put it in the description box below. I just saw this documentary that was released in 2021 called Divine Astrology, and this documentary made me realize that if this came out a couple years ago, it's being released so that there's some kind of there's portal energy right now. That's amazing. Okay, hi Archangel Michael. What's up, Mikey? This documentary just helped me to realize that the fear that was solicited to many of us, including me, it's all fear-based thinking. I should have been doing this a long time ago. And there's a sense of wish fulfillment at the heart of the matter. Duh. Start following your heart. That's right, I said it. It's really hard to follow your heart, isn't it? Why? I mean, for some people it isn't. That's amazing. Come and give us some love. Go give the people that don't feel that powerful nudge a hug, and take them out for some coffee, or tea, or whatever your fanciful. You know what I mean. Okay, so with 9/11, having that sense of fulfillment, expanding your spirit. Oh, what a wonderful world, right? Here's the problem. We keep getting stuck. We can't drop these things. The ideas, oh my gosh, isn't that a Dave Matthews lyric? Dreams of our fathers. Like, what we should be doing, what we shouldn't be doing. I love that. I'm going to play it as it lies. Death card, sideways. It's like, are we allowed to be ourselves now, or should we just do what we're told? I really would love to just... Oh my gosh, that Matt Rife stand-up where he'll make a joke and he'll take his feet. He'll take his feet and he'll be like, just testing the waters, guys. Like, imagine testing the waters with our authenticity, which is a little quirky. That's why some people get medicated. Like, let that shine. Yep. Guys, this is just confirmation to keep moving. It's like, you want to do something. I can't tell you how many anxieties I've had starting this channel over the last 5 years. Oh my gosh. People are like, that's devil work. And I'm like, and I didn't want anything to do with anything having to do with, that's, darkness. That's evil. I was a good girl. I didn't want to be in trouble for anything. And then I saw how connected it was. And I'm like, I don't feel like I'm doing anything wrong. Like, how do you know what feeling wrong looks like or feels like? Well, I feel, you know. I think it's funny when people who are unable, well, not funny, but I think it's interesting how people who are afraid of whatever they're afraid of have no problem telling you they're afraid of what you're doing, or, oh yeah, fear is nothing though. Fear is an illusion. So what are you really afraid of? I don't want to deep dive, Lindsay. I don't want to deep dive. Not a problem. I am just now starting to understand that it's not me who doesn't understand social cues. It's people aren't saying what they mean and what they mean to say. It's like, what we really mean is, oh, well then say that. Well, you know, it's the way we were raised. That's true. That's true. That's true. Do you like the way you were raised? Everybody has their own way of like saying, I'm never gonna let my kids go through that. I know, right? Ooh. Ace of Wands up top. Oh yeah, you start living in your authenticity, things are gonna open up for you. You know why? Because you're allowed to shine. And when you shine, you attract. Hello. Okay, the Lovers. The Hermit. Is this all major arcana? Oh my god, this is life-changing. Alright, so we see something we like, right? Now this could be attraction to another. And I always I've loved the saying I've learned over the past little bit of time since, you know, the wake up, the alarm went off. But when you see something you like, you're probably seeing a part of you that you don't know exists. But, you know, it's fun. The Lovers, right? Okay. Followed by. I need to go think about things. I need to shit and think about things for a while. Fun with Dick and Jane when they're sitting in the car and he's like, what are we doing? This is exhausting. And then moving forward, not knowing, and then getting a completely different perspective. Almost being like stopped in your tracks too, because there's something about following suit that it's always gonna yield obstacles. It's always gonna, because you're starting something brand new, right? Total life-changing, like, forward movement. And so there's probably going to be a few things you don't know. 1, 2, 3, 9. Yeah, exactly. So as you're going through these steps, like, you know, you have this idea and this intuition. You go with it. You find others that are like that. You start to build structures around those like-minded, kindred ideas and spirits. And then all of a sudden, it's like, can't nobody tell us nothing. They can't tell us nothing. And we're not going to be mean about it, are we? No, because, darling, those fighting words are just so overdone. Come on, then. I mean, we all get there, but at the same time. Ooh. Whatever you're sitting on the fence with, for me, it was this tarot channel. Whatever you're sitting on the fence with, like whatever you lean more towards, that's it. That's the answer. Ooh. Whatever you're sitting on the fence with, that's the answer. And yes, you're gonna have to defend it. If you're doing the right thing, nobody's gonna bother you. If you're doing the wrong thing, everybody's gonna have like some kind of a who are you? Not everybody, but they're loud, so it seems pretty. Maybe that's just me, but nevertheless. And this is very general, but is this not a collective energy? Man, it feels like it. Especially, are we allowed to transform? Are we allowed to let go of an old part of ourselves? Think about it. Is it serving you or is it serving somebody else? Because I had to realize it was serving other people, not me. And as much as I love service to others, Virgo, service to self would have to be that divine astrology. Oh, and the documentary was called, Divine Astrology. I've already said it. That's fine. So, divine astrology. It's your life map. That's what you're here to do. Ooh, that wanted to flip over. I'm gonna take it. Ooh, this is what happens when we wisen up. All this Piscean energy. You step into that authentic you. It's kind of hard not to be charming and fun and sweet and considered a safe person to be around. Yeah. I won't mess you over. Not everybody's a wolf in sheep's clothing. Not everybody. Go with your intuition, man. My intuition was so messed with for the longest time, and now I'm like, and now I can laugh about it. Thank goodness gracious. I mean, it is. It's kind of, that pisses. I don't mean to piss people off when I laugh at them, but you know, when you kind of see a facade coming off, it's kind of like, what you doing? You know. What do we not see coming in this 911? Dude, this is endings and new beginnings. This is like, it's time. I love when people say it's time, and I'm like, right on, I've been ready. You know, like, what is it time for? It's time for a new beginning, girl. Talk about not wanting to be the part anymore. This is why we're all on, not all of us, but like, this is why so many people are on antidepressants. We need you to be more for us, right on. What about for the people, like Morgan and Morgan? Like, oh, I love this. This is like direct. How can this be any less readable? Child of the divine. Do you remember that you were a child of the divine? Now, some people like being a child of the divine. How do I say this? And are cool with, I remember one time someone was like, my God doesn't test me. And I'm like, God doesn't test you? Oh my gosh, I'm tested all the time. And tested with how I'm gonna allow people to, I've never known what a boundary was. Even my mom said to me one time, like, I'm trying to respect your boundaries. And I'm like, I don't know what a boundary is. And then she says to me, I know. And I'm like, well, then how can you respect something that I don't know? You know, I wish I would have said that, but I don't know. This was 6 months ago. Just trying to respect your boundaries. I don't know what a boundary is. I know that. Well, then what are you talking about? Oh, the realizations. Yesterday was like the weirdest. You guys know that slingshot? I call it the slingshot effect. Well, maybe I've even, it's been planted. But there's a slingshot effect where right before you have a breakthrough, a mental breakthrough, you just go, whoa, everything. Oh my gosh, it feels like you're on steroids. Like uber down. No idea why. And, you know, another spiritualist was telling me that, you know, this is a sign that you're being called back. You're being called back. Don't leave, don't leave, don't leave. Don't leave energetically the way you used to be. Because, you know, another fantastic creator was like, you didn't become selfish. You became harder to manipulate. Remember, you are a child of the Most High. And that energy... It's worth it. Like, what is that? It's a meme right now. It's like, is it worth it? Oh yeah, it's worth it. If you're strong enough. If you're brave enough. Because it is very brave to walk within your spirit. It's very brave. It's so brave. Because you feel like you stand alone, but you don't, right? You never, ever, 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 ever stand alone. There's so many things. And y'all, this is really for people that don't really feel that connection. Oh, it's there. That's why you keep getting so like about things, because that's got within you, like going, no, like, you know, we should get above our bed, a sign that says merge. And your soul like is looking around at some of these ideas going, no, you know. Merge. No, don't merge. Especially if it's not your lane to merge into, and you know it by heart feeling. So at the very, very like top of this, at the top of the hill, it's just a total understanding that your self-love has greatly, unbeknownst to you, hurt you. And when you think about the way, I don't know, my friend and I were discussing this the other day, that it says in the Bible that at the end of the world will be full of narcissists. Well, full of it maybe. Dominated by it? Not really. Not really. I mean, some people understand the path that's taken and go, nope, there's too many things coming out too many warning videos, if you will, that are like, hey, this is how to spot somebody who has no interest in your best interest. They are there for their best interest. If you can laugh it off, amazing. Just don't be around it, because it truly isn't a connection at all. And this self-love that trail mixers and anybody else who sees this, this message truly is about, this is the new vision. It's time to step into a literal power, and the power is the ability to love. It really is. Just love yourself so you can love others. And if people aren't down with it, it's okay. Seriously, like, you walk into any sea of people, you're going to come out with a like-minded person. But, you know, it's just, it's the end of being defeated, y'all. It's the end of it, because those boundaries, you know what a boundary is to me now? Why are you talking like that? Like, you really can't express love and then tell me to go, you know, metaphorically lay in a coffin and then be like, we're just testing it for size, and then nail me the hell in it. You know, like, gonna bury you. Okay, it's very metaphorical. I'm not like saying anybody's like trying to bury anybody, but you know, the metaphorical meaning behind all of that truly is like, man, when you're a lover, you're gonna attract people that love to love on that just to get it, and when it's all used up, later, and then it's all your fault somehow, you know, all your fault. It's not so, but stepping in to your authenticity is so socially acceptable now. Thank God that, you know, it's just good omens for the feminine. And this is the feminine paradigm shift, where we are so needing to break out of our defense mechanismal modes. And I don't know, I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. We're all going through this shift together. So, you know, put on your armor and say thank you for everything. And, you know, especially if you feel it, like, show your gratitude. I love y'all. I love this gift. I love co-creating. And I love the simple life. Man, I'm a country girl. All right, so... But I also love me some city stuff. I love the in-between. I love the in-between. I love you guys. Bye.